Tesla Supercharger stop with Futuristic diner. February 20, 2022. A Tesla Supercharger station with Futuristic diner and or drive-in theater is planned for the Hollywood area, Elon Musk said. According to his statement, the location will accept Dogecoin for payment. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has long been talking about this Supercharger stop, which will offer restaurant service and or a drive-in theater in Los Angeles. This idea came to him in 2018 and has since taken some form. Presumably, such a charging station was supposed to be in Santa Monica, and Tesla recently opened a charging station there. Responding to a tweet regarding the opening of the new location, Musk wrote that Futuristic diner, drive-in theater planned for Hollywood area. It remains unclear whether this refers to the new Supercharger station there or to a different location that will be located in the area. In May 2021, Tesla filed a trademark application, which is intended to cover the categories of restaurant services, pop-up restaurant services, self-service restaurant services, and takeout restaurant services. Musk's new comments indicate that the company is firm in its intent to provide the company's car owners with a similar entertainment service. In addition, the head of Tesla said that payments in Dogecoin will be available at the proposed location. Making it real won't be difficult, as the company has been accepting the meme coin for a while now. In mid-January, the manufacturer opened the opportunity to purchase some merchandise at the Tesla store with Doge cryptocurrency. This indicates the company's desire to develop and be flexible for the sake of customers, helping them pay for goods in a convenient way. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I wonder if this is part of a bigger plan to make these supercharger stations super fancy as part of Tesla's ever-expanding business model. Tesla Plaid takes on Lucid Air and Porsche Taycan Turbo. February 20, 2022. Three of the most powerful sedans in the world. 3 wide down a drag strip. Drag Times returns to Hennessy's private track to see who reigns supreme as the fastest four-door money can buy. Drag Times is at it again with the third and final installment in the series that has previously seen the Model S Plaid beating the Lucid, and the Lucid wiping the floor with the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. This is the big one. 3 of the quickest, most powerful sedans in the world, on a drag strip. At the same time, I say 3 of and not the 3 most powerful sedans, thanks the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Redeye holding it down for internal combustion with 797 old-fashioned, loud and angry horsepower from its coal-burning V8. Anyway, back to the EV3. And some quick stats on each. Lucid Air Dream Edition performance is $169,000 USD. Tesla Model S Plaid is $129,000 USD. Porsche Taycan Turbo S is $220,000 USD. If you watched the other videos in this series, the result of the first race will probably come as no surprise. Despite the Porsche using its launch control function, the fact that it's down 270 horsepower and up 500 pounds means it doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell against the Plaid. It's unclear whether the Plaid was using launch control, and the Lucid Air has no such system. With the Porsche relegated to being more of a camera car than a competitor, this race is all about Tesla versus Lucid. And much like in the previous video, the Plaid is more than a match for the Dream Edition performance. The Lucid gets a good start and puts up an admirable fight, but the Tesla just keeps pulling away over the full race distance. The same is true for the second race, with the Lucid nearly able to hang with the Tesla and the Porsche left far behind again. Source reposted and summarized from James Walker at Talk News. My take: I am not surprised. Both of those cars are more expensive as well. Sea of Teslas spotted at Shanghai's Luchao port waiting for export. February 20, 2022. Giga Shanghai is cementing its status as the Tesla's primary vehicle export hub. During a drone flyover the Luchao port just outside Shanghai on Friday, a holding lot full of Model 3 and Model Y cars can be stretching as far as the eye can see. There were so many that the lot you see above wasn't big enough to hold them all. A second lot nearby was holding even more cars, and a third area was starting to fill up with even more. Tesla enthusiast Sawyer Merritt took the time to count them, and pegged the total number of cars at more than 6,500. What makes this latest drone flyover even more impressive is that these appear to be an entirely new batch of cars than the ones that were spotted in this same location just last week. The huge number of cars waiting to be exported shows just how much Giga Shanghai has been able to ramp production in the 2 years since it opened. Towards the end of last year, the factory's monthly production rate was approaching 60,000 units, which when extrapolated to an annual basis works out to around 700,000 cars per year. That number is only expected to go even higher in 2022. Tesla has started a $188 million project to expand Giga Shanghai's production capacity. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: Giga Shanghai is ramped up really well now, and experts will still underestimate just how many cars they can produce. Can German automakers catch up with Tesla? February 20, 2022. German automakers and their fans are fond of talking smack about Tesla. Volkswagen Group CEO Herbert Diess famously said in January 2020 that he and his company were pretty optimistic that we can still keep up with Tesla and probably overtake them at some point. Make no mistake, the Volkswagen Group, which includes Porsche, Audi and Skoda, has made tremendous progress over the past couple of years, and is currently by far the most electrified of the legacy automakers. Furthermore, last year the group sold more EVs than Tesla in its home market of Europe. If any of the legacy automakers can catch that disruptive little devil, it will surely be VW. However, Tesla isn't just a moving target. It's an accelerating target. The more cars it sells, and the higher its stock soars, the more money it has to plow into more production and to open up new markets. Furthermore, the capricious carmaker is an idea factory that's continually coming up with new manufacturing innovations that enable it to build cars faster and more cheaply. Catching up to an accelerating target requires not just moving faster, but accelerating at a faster rate. Alex Voigt, writing in the Fully Charged blog, presents an extremely detailed argument, complete with numerous graphs, for why VW won't catch up with Tesla anytime soon. Diess's optimistic prediction is a version of one that auto industry observers have been making since Tesla's founding. Once Big Auto finally gets serious about electrification, its massive resources will allow it to bury tiny Tesla. Voigt argues that this assumption is based on linear thinking, and claims that the data tells a different story from the one that industry spokespersons and many traditional auto analysts have been presenting. Reasonable minds may disagree about how long it will take VW and other legacy brands to make EVs the majority of their sales. But a look at their EV shares from 2021 makes it plain that they have a long way to go. Not only are the Volkswagen Group and its compatriots not catching up to Tesla in terms of EV sales, it may be all they can do not to fall further behind once the new gigafactories in Berlin and Austin start ramping up production. Mr. Voigt expects Tesla to sell between 1.6 and 1.8 million vehicles this year. And he expects the Volkswagen brand to sell around 500,000 EVs. Even if VW doubles its EV sales, the gap between it and Tesla will widen. Source reposted and summarized from Charles Morris at Evanex. My take: in this race, Tesla is already halfway down the track and sprinting. The legacy OEMs are still farting around the steering line, trying to decide what to do next. Any real competition will come from China.